Today's episode is all about impressing just about anybody. Let's get into it. I'm gonna teach you how to make one of the most popular dishes, if not the most popular dish in the world. And today is all about butter chicken. Now, butter chicken can be a daunting task for you to make at home. That's why I've gone and simplified the recipe as much as I could. First step to making your own homemade from scratch butter chicken recipe is to place some yogurt into a bowl. It's just regular yogurt. Yogurt is a natural tenderizer. Here I have tandoori masala. You can find tandoori masala anywhere. I'm gonna add in probably 2 nice teaspoons of that. Teaspoon of red kashmiri chili powder. That's gonna help give us that bright red color. I'm gonna add in a good tablespoon of honey. I'm gonna do a squeeze of lemon juice. I'm gonna add some salt into our marinade here. And I'm gonna give this a quick mix here. My marinade is complete. Nice consistency. I'm gonna add in my chicken. I have 2 chicken breasts that are organic and they have been sliced into relatively large cubes. So this is gonna go into the bowl and we're gonna give this a nice stir. It's very important that I get every corner of the chicken coated in that mixture. It's critical that this marinates for at least 4 hours. I would recommend overnight. I have one ready from last night, so I'm gonna pop this one in and take the other one out. Okay, so we have our chicken here that's been marinating. This has been overnight. I have a tray lined with parchment paper. So we're gonna lay out our chicken. I'm gonna try and leave back as much of the marinade as I can. Make sure the chicken is evenly spaced out so the heat can circle all around it. And I'm gonna get this into the oven for approximately 15 minutes before I flip it. Okay, so my chicken is in. I have a nice pan here, preheated on a medium heat. This is called butter chicken for a reason. Let's get some butter in the pan. Nice couple cubes here. It's foaming up there a little bit nicely. I'm gonna start by adding one of the most important ingredients into this, which is mace. Mace is the outer shell of the nutmeg. The next spice I'm gonna add is green cardamom, equal parts as to the mace, which is about 1.5 teaspoons. I'm going to add some red Kashmiri chili powder, and then a little 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. Cook out a little bit the raw flavor of these spices. If you burn this mixture, you're gonna have to start over. Now is a good time to add my diced onions. Hearing a nice little sizzle, that's great. Onions are an optional, but the onions I find add a nice sweetness to this dish, which counters the acidity that's in the tomatoes. So my onions have been cooking for approximately a couple minutes. We're getting some nice sediment at the bottom, and we're gonna deglaze with the tomatoes. But first, we're going to add in our garlic, our ginger, and our green chili. Boom, we're going nuts today, okay? We want big flavor here, so let's do that. So into the pan, I'm gonna add in a good 1/2 cup of cashews. Cashews will give us a nice nuttiness, but it's also gonna help our sauce have a nice consistency. Cashews have been cooking off for a couple minutes here. I have a beautiful color. Everything is cooked out. The rawness of the ginger and the garlic, the onion, that's all gone. We're left with a beautiful fragrant smell. Give that a shake. Now is a good time to deglaze. What we're gonna do is add in all our chopped tomato here. Just like that, for 2 cups of chopped tomato with a little bit of water. I'm gonna simmer this mixture for approximately 10 minutes or so. We are going to blend it in a blender and return it back to a clean pan to finish this off. It's also a good time now to take a look at our chicken. It's just starting to get some color, so I'm gonna pull it out, give it a flip, and return it back into the oven. Now that my mixture in the pan has been cooking for about 10-12 minutes, the cashews have slightly softened. So I just know by looking at this, you can see how the spoon's moving through it, that we're gonna have a nice sauce. I'm gonna add in a little bit of tomato paste. This is gonna give you a nice depth of tomato flavor. Arguably the most important ingredient in this is the kasuri methi, which is fenugreek. The way to get the flavor out of these before you put them in is classically to rub them in between your hands into a powder. Boom. That's gonna give you the essence of the butter chicken. The chicken is cooked, it's time to get this out. And I'm gonna lay that out to rest. And we're gonna put that into the pan together after we puree this mixture. So here's our chicken. I'm gonna place this aside. It smells intoxicating, I love it. It's now time to blend our sauce. You can see how it's nice and watery, but not too watery. And let's get this mixture into our blender. Butter chicken. So I have all of our mixture into our Vitamix. This should never be more than 3/4 full. This is the max I would fill this guy up ever. The cap is removed here. That'll allow the steam to escape. So I have a rag that I'm putting on top just to be safe. I'm gonna turn it on low and gradually increase the speed. Okay guys, so I've been blending my butter chicken mixture for approximately 45 seconds or so. Depending on the type of blender that you're using at home, if you're using a hand blender, you're definitely gonna wanna strain this mixture into your pan just to get any bits of anything that might be in there. My favorite part, it's time to strain my sauce into the pan. And again, this is how you're gonna get a super smooth consistency. I'm just gonna scrape the bottom of the strainer. Guys, this takes a few minutes to strain your mixture through the strainer, but you're trying to impress the hell out of someone. By getting rid of all these impurities, we're gonna have a silky, smooth butter chicken sauce, and that's exactly what we want. Of course, it's butter chicken. We're gonna add more butter, a little bit of honey, and it's now time to just give this a quick stir. Now we'll add our chicken into the bowl that was cooking in the oven. Fantastic. This is smelling outrageous right now. I'm gonna let the chicken get to know the sauce, maybe the sauce get to know the chicken. Hopefully they're gonna fall in love and make butter chicken babies. Go in for a taste. Fantastic. It needs a little bit more salt. But my mouth, there's a party going on in my mouth. All those different spices and flavors that we added. This dish is guaranteed to impress anybody. I don't care who it is. I'm gonna let this sit for a few minutes while I get my rice prepped, and we're gonna get right into plating. Super exciting time. I'm bringing over the dish that'll impress just about anybody. So I'm gonna carefully put some into my bowl for serving. Remember, the last step with impressing people is all presentation. Who says you can't please everyone? With this homemade from scratch butter chicken, you will knock the socks off anyone you cook it for. All it's missing is a nice bowl of rice, and there you have it. This is a sure shot way to impress the hell out of just about anybody. I can't wait, I gotta dig in, I gotta give it a try. So here we go. This is exciting, I don't even know if I'm ready. It tastes like India. Who cares if you impress anybody at the end of the day? You're guaranteed to impress yourself. Here it is, guys. My butter chicken from scratch, the simpler version, guaranteed to impress the hell out of anybody you serve it to. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please sub me. Oh, I'll try again. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please sub me. Also, if you have someone you want to impress, write it in the comments and I'll kick out the video.